Hello and welcome to this full body workout where we'll be doing 15 repetitions in each of the exercises today. This, you can see, is a variation of the press up, and the most important thing here is that our palms are underneath our shoulders and we have a tension in the abdominal area and the lower back, and we ensure that the elbows go back at 45 degrees. 15 of these press ups start the routine today. And we're going to be going into the next exercise now, where we raise the opposite arm to the opposite leg, nice and slowly, ensuring that we don't twist the pelvis too much. You can see here from the way that I'm pushing out my right leg, I have a particular tightness in my hamstrings. It's anatomically normal for guys to be tighter in their hamstrings than you ladies out there. So I pay attention to what my body's telling me. As I realised I could correct it halfway through, I tried to correct it, but what I'm really focusing on this exercise is tempo and making sure I don't twist the pelvis whilst working. This is good for the obliques and also the abdominal muscles. 15 each side. Getting into position now, and off we go. You can see, if you pay attention, that on my left side I have less tension in my hamstring than I do on my right. This actually shows me, whilst watching this video back, that I am less dominant and less tense in my left side than I am in my right. What about you? Which is your more dominant side? Let me know in the comments below. I like this exercise because it challenges balance as well as technique, and it pushes through many barriers to ensure that you get the most efficient exercise whilst doing this one. I'm going to transition now up into standing. Fun times. So this here is a resistance band. Most resistance bands come in different colours, which represents different weights. They're very portable and cheaper than dumbbells. I'm doing a row now, bent over row, 15 of these. I do appreciate I'm going a bit quick, and that's for entertainment purposes in this video. I would advise clients to use a tempo 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's to ensure that you have good concentric and eccentric movement of the bands. Resistance bands are really effective if we keep tension in them at all times. That's 15 of those done. Back onto the floor now. We're going to do another core workout. I'm mixing this up. I get very bored if I just do groups of muscles each day of the week. I like to do full body workout, and I find this is an effective way of doing it. Leg extensions here. I have a tension in my lower back and also my abdominal muscles. My legs, which you can just about see from this angle, are apart, but the most important thing with these, they're fully extended out whilst working for the 15 repetitions. This is a really effective core workout. I would suggest that you need to have the lower back on the floor, working hard for 15. I was having fun at this point. Baking hot, but it was a good day for exercise. Back into a different type of resistance bands now with the handles. This is for a chest press. I like this one because I challenge myself feet together to bring in balance and be challenged with the way that the bands and gravity are making me move here. You can see here that my shoulders are a little bit too high. I feel now watching this back that would be a teaching point that I would correct myself on if I was stood there in real life. So bring the shoulders down. Try not to let them rise up towards the ears. I realise now that I was quite tense doing this because I was racing through just for demonstration purposes. But there's 15 of those. And what we call there is an anchor point. Part 2 now. And off we go to a different type of colour to the original resistance band I've done with the bent over row. I get 10 of these repetitions out. My shoulders are getting quite tired now. And I also realise that I've got too much of a curve in my lower back. So I've lost my focus and attention to my abdominal muscles here. So if watching this back, I will correct myself, slow things down and put more awareness into my abdominal and lower back area. Really important that we pay attention to all parts of our body, which I obviously wasn't doing. So we're putting this is called a banded twist. For those of you that might be familiar with the Russian twist, this is a variation using a resistance band. It's really good for the lower back, the oblique muscles, and also the abdominal muscles whilst we're working. Nice and tall in the upper body. I remind clients to do that by imagining you're being pulled by the crown of your head to be nice and tall. Shoulders are coming up a bit too much for my liking, but I'm not there to give myself the teaching points. I'm trying to get the work done on an incredibly hot and beautiful day, but a good day nonetheless. Right, that's the end of the work with resistance bands. Back into the body weight. I'm having fun. I know I am. And hence the reason for the thumbs up. I hope you're enjoying this for entertainment value, or if you're working, please let me know how you're getting on in the comment section. I'd really value it. 15 squats. Most important thing with this one is we're nice and tall, sitting between the hips and pushing ourselves for 15 squats again. Nice slow tempo. Down, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. You get the idea. Now these mini straps are really good. You can do a whole workout with these bad boys, but I predominantly use these for lower body. I think they can be really challenging with trying to get core and particularly the pelvic area toned and building muscular strength. I would like to, in this exercise, build the strength in my abductor and adductor muscles, doubled up the band for extra strength, 15 one way, 15 the other. Now, for those of you that are suffering with perhaps ankle or knee or hip injuries, this might not be the exercise for you. It is good for rehabilitation, but you would need a professional with you. So pay attention to your body and what it says, because this is a hard exercise, but fun nonetheless. I'm having fun doing this one. Feeling the burn right there, I can tell you. Okay, so let's ditch those and let's get back on the floor for my final core workout. This one, I tell you, when I first started working out, this is the one that challenged me. I'm really proud of myself right now because I like doing these and can keep going for more than the 15, but it is 15 each side. I realise I'm up a bit high. I should have probably allowed myself either to sit up fully or just lay on the floor with the head and my shoulders off slightly. But hey ho, hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? 15 each side. That's it for today. Thanks ever so much. Hey, why don't you head over and do a cool down? Cheerio!